Hi everyone, I thought today that I would talk about autism and mood. So mood, it's a funny thing. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're angry. But with my autism I find I get really sad and really angry like quite quickly, and it can be at the slightest things. And it's been more so recently that I've noticed it with obviously stress and also things online and stuff. A lot of it is online, and because most of my outlet and my time and my socializing is online, it's quite hard to get away from that. But yeah, I find that I do end up getting like really happy and really it's like that, it goes like so up and down and it's insane. And I noticed a lot in myself recently that I need to learn to control my periods of like anger or sadness. So I found some ways to calm myself down. One is talking to someone, which is why I do YouTube videos, but also talk to someone you trust. That sometimes helps. Or sometimes I don't really want to say what it is that's making me upset or angry because I feel kind of stupid, so I just write it in a diary, and I've been doing that for years. But I don't just write the sad and the angry parts, I write when I'm happy as well, so when I am sad or angry I can look back and I can be like, actually life's not that bad. It is one way that I've found like really successful for me. At the start I'm like, oh my god, I feel so stupid, but yeah, I found it very helpful. And I'm thinking about maybe in the future going through some of my old diaries and reading them to you guys, so you can see my progress, and maybe it can be a therapeutic way of letting go of the past. But anyway, another thing that I do is I find these adult colouring books. I think they're on Amazon, they're really cheap, and it's called like de-stressing or relaxation adult colouring books, and I found them very useful, and I just bought it just to see what they were because I'd seen it on the news, and I'm like, what are these things? So I just thought I'd buy them, and I find it very helpful. Like it can be frustrating, sometimes I get annoyed with it, but most of the time I find it helpful. My periods of anger in that, I've noticed it's more like online, and sometimes it's hard to cope with, especially with everything that's going on at the moment. Like obviously the Syria thing and terrorists, and then the weather, everyone's complaining about that, and then the bridge near my house, the Forth Road Bridge, is closed, so everyone's pissed off about that, and it's just constant, and I'm like, I just want to go, just shut it off, just I don't want to hear it anymore. And that's one thing that's been winding me up a lot recently, is everyone's got their opinion, and no matter what you say is wrong, and I find that very hard to cope with, and it does affect my mood. Just things like that everyone else is just like, oh, it's just general conversation. I find it very much affects my mood and the way that I am that day, and I don't know if anyone else finds that, because no one really talks about it, but that is one thing that really does affect me. And sometimes I feel like I'm being really stupid, like, why is this upsetting me, why is this angering me? Everyone says, oh, you overreact, oh geez, get a grip, don't let it affect you, and I'm like, I literally can't control it. It's something I cannot control, and it's something that I wish I could, but I have become a lot better at managing it, and I think it's good that I'm noticing it in myself, but it is something that I find very difficult. And mood is such a complicated thing, and no one knows how you're feeling unless they've been you, which they can't be you. You know what I mean? And it's just very difficult. Yet realising that you need some me time and some time to relax and calm yourself down is a big step. But I think I'll document my progress and see how I get on with and realising it in myself and seeing how I get along with that. It's probably a good idea, and writing it down. Check my Facebook page, I'll post most of it there, and I might even, if I've written something down, I might post it there, and just a wee diary of how I've been coping with my mood and seeing how things go, and let me know how you guys get along if you experience the same things. Yeah, just carry on, and life isn't that bad, and even if you are angry or sad, things do get better and your mood does change. Like mine, it goes like this constantly, and yeah, it's just something that's part of me.